You know what? I am absolutely determined to make a nice, short message that says what I want to say and doesn't say any of the other things, where I'm not trying to address every issue that's out there. There's no reason for me to do that anyway, because you know what? They didn't listen before. Why would they listen now? But no, I. One of the things that should be noted is basically all the plots of the enemy and everything they say is becoming obvious to me. I probably won't stay off the fast very long, uh, more than a day or two, because my attitude has changed towards food, and it doesn't matter how much help I have. I think I'd like to advance further. The reasons given to me for coming off the fast was first, since it was biblical, but it still didn't compute. See, to me, you just can't pull all these random pieces of the Old Testament out and say somehow it pertains to me or my journey. Okay? That's not working. It never has. The second message I received about that from the girl who I'm quite sure is of the moon baby. Well, you know, that was just bogus. What that said was the local boss has a reason for you to, okay? It didn't come across as God at all. It came across as nighttime. So we're just going forward, guys. And about the love thing, well, you know, hey, if it works out along the way, it's great. But again, like I said, I'm probably not going to stay off of the fast. I'm probably going to go back on it and go even harder on it. And the love thing, again, it's what? What? Excuse me. I'm at a loss for words because it's not right. None of it's right. Okay? If it was right, if this was some kind of day thing, right? If it was friendly, like it is for others, you know, where they just are recruiting and making friends and stuff. I would have had a meeting with somebody I'd been speaking to. If someone, any of them. I would have met with one of them. It would have been arranged, and they would have been wearing what, you know, they said they would have been wearing, so I could spot them. And I'd gone to them, and I'd said, "Is it you?" And they'd be, "Yep, that's me." And then that would have been confirmed, you know, just so that we know that was real and not crazy. But nothing like that ever happens. And then plus also, you know, we're talking about the, you know, I look at my front door and I'm thinking, well, it's right out there. It's right there. I've seen them smoking out there. I'm sure it's them. Sure that's them that showed up in the park. That big smile. Oh, and they turned away and walked. Oh, they walked away. Well, I'm sure it was them. I'm sure it was them that was with the big tall thing that one day, looking up, waving at me, smiling. That big smile, that nice smile I like. Sure it was them. Sure. Not the thing beside them, not the tall thing. Not the thing that was dressed up to look like what my target's supposed to be. I'm sure it was them. But that's, you know, rather than the image, the icon that I've seen and everything. And I thought, you know, with the way things are set up over there, I mean, it could be sexual, but, you know, there's no way to it. You can't just mosey over and say, "Hey, how's it going? Can I join you? You want to have coffee together?" No. Good fences make for good neighbors is my motto. And I think we probably should keep it that way. You know, it's a fun thought. And it was nice to think, you know, that there was going to be this magical thing that happened, blah, 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 blah. You know, some miraculous deal. Something that, you know, you could pray for and it could actually be fixed and made right. And well, I'm done. Because I don't have any indication of any of that happening. I have indications of more manipulation. Lots of indications of more manipulation. Like, you've got a job that you didn't finish. Well, that's because no one told me what the job was. Remember Satan? How you always do that? how it's, here's this conundrum, Tom. Oh no, somebody's got to fix it. It's you. You have to fix it. Oh, it's terrible. Do you have what you need? No. Do you have the tools you need? Probably not. Are you going to have to go out and smelt this stuff to, or mine the ore? Probably. I'll probably have to start right from scratch because you know how the devil wants me to do it. Because I don't see God doing it. I don't see God saying, I'm going to give you another terrible task that no one can do except for you. But I'm not going to tell you how to do it. Remember that scene from, I think it was Wanted or something like that, where they're like, here, and they give him the gun and they say, now do it. And he's like, what? And he doesn't know what to do until finally he goes ahead and shoots the wings off the flies. And that's what it feels like. That's the devil. The devil's done that to me again and again and again and again. Oh, here's the situation. It's bad. And it's going to take lots and lots of work and challenge. It's going to be a challenge. You have to meet the challenge, Tom. And even if you do trigger your divine guidance, which will kick in, it always does. Even if you do and you come up with the answers, you're not special. And you know what? It won't matter if you win or do whatever it is, because we're going to all that up and we'll get you moved on to the next challenge, Tom. We'll get you a challenge, buddy. Can you figure this one out? Will you reach for Satan's help this time? Well, no, I won't. I know that all the answers that I need are right up above, and all I have to do is ask for them. And all the help that I could ever want is right up above, and all I have to do is say, please. I don't even have to say please, as a matter of fact. And it's because it is me. There you are, me. I am them. I felt it whenever I went up to talk to them about the weather. And when they went to go do it. I knew I'd been talking to me. Part of me. Can you imagine? Can you imagine being able to talk to the different parts of you that's in you? You should imagine that. It'd be a good exercise. So long story short, I would say, happy days are here again. The sky is clear. It's blue again. It's getting that way. And so, like I was saying yesterday, we will get to a point where these things will happen. The show will begin. It will begin walking. And then we'll see what it does, because it's supposed to produce a bunch. And so, I guess what I should say is to the day, just be encouraged. Be encouraged that, as a matter of fact, all this does end. It's been confirmed to me more than once that this shall end. This will not go on forever. And as a matter of fact, there's people that are letting me know that, and there's going to be questions that they need to answer. And I guarantee you that those that are going to be answering or asking the questions, they know I'm going to be telling them the truth. They'll talk to me too. They already have. So I'm hoping that as we move forward, it's going to be as it was described to me. This happy, fun, relaxed type of journey where I can, it's a path that unfolds lovingly before me, okay? And that I'm going to discover people that are going to be a benefit to me, and I'm going to discover people that are going to facilitate some of the stuff that I need to accomplish. And there's going to be people I like. We're not talking about just helpers, okay? We're talking about real people that I'm actually going to be interacting with, And then there's supposed to actually be people that I'm going to like. They're going to be in the I will have, like I'll actually have. See, I could see possibly interacting on a daily basis with certain individuals, maybe even a group to some degree, um, because of the business, quote unquote, whatever the business might be, or how we're conducting that. But um, well, anyway, I had to stop and walk away. I'm off track of where I was now. Things are improving, and we're very happy about it. And just God love each and every one of you that's in support of the day, and in support of the day being the day, just the day. Because I mean, I don't think anything else can work. I've seen that. I've heard that old Bad Company song about loving or love being satisfied by having both day and night. And I'm reminded, that they always say stay on the sunny side of life, which implies that there's a side that's not so brightly lit. I like being the day. I think I'm going to like being just day for some time to come. Again, I don't think I have any of those drives that they talk about. That's all probably put ons. So we're waking up. We're having a lot more revelations regarding self and the world and the experiences we had as a life, whatever that was, in the other world we were in. And it's getting better, and I think it'll just be a matter of days before we're up and running like we have somewhere to go and we're wanting to get there, to tell you the truth.